much you guys want to watch me. You guys, I'm not going to talk about Soulja today. I just feel like things are too serious right now. Life is getting real. It's tough out there. It's just not the right time to discuss the boy, okay? You know, or maybe it's the perfect time. I don't know. These are the questions that keep me up at night. Another one, hey, why do I look like that? Also, I texted my friend today who's a teacher. It was 2:30 and I know her school gets out at 2. By the way, her school's like the only school that's still not closed. I'm genuinely going to scream and like break a dish. Not like to scare anyone, like no one's gonna be in my apartment at the time. I'm just gonna like frisbee a nice plate at the wall. Anyway, I text her and I go, how was school? She goes, it's Sunday. I need to like get a handle on something, or like this is all gonna go down. Like it's moments like that where I'm like, am I fully a person on earth right now? And maybe it's this weird time we're in where like everybody's supposed to stay home and we're all home right now and like time doesn't feel real. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys know what day it is? Anyway, because I'm home all day, I thought I would do a tribute to home and show you guys some weird stuff and just interesting stuff that I have around my apartment and kind of talk about them, tell stories, be myself. Here we go. Why did I just pop? Who asked me to pop? Most importantly, to start off, these are my 3D glasses from when I saw Spy Kids 3D Game Over in theaters in 2003. I don't really remember this movie at all. By the way, wouldn't it be nice if you could get your money back for all the movies that you don't remember? And wouldn't it be nice if you could pay money to forget movies that you wish you never saw? Like, I would pay upwards of $400 to Eternal Sunshine, Bohemian Rhapsody out of my memories forever. I don't even remember SK3D at all. I was probably like gone off the cream soda at the time. Like honestly, one can of Diet Shasta cream soda and you don't even recognize Daryl Sabrera. Daryl Sabrera, I think, is the guy in the movie Spy Kids. He's dating Meghan Trainor now. I think they're I don't know why I'm saying I think. I know his name is Daryl Sabrera, and I know he's married to Meghan Trainor, and I'm very happy for them. If I was going to sell these on eBay, I would rate their condition as poor. Should I put them on, like, over the glasses? Like, this, oh my god, it's 2003. Look, a Blockbuster. Look, it's George W. Bush. Hey, George, it's Drew from Harvard. Did you know George W. went to Harvard? This is a TV Week magazine from like at least 15 years ago. It's got the cast, the judges of American Idol on it, and I tore them apart. Simon's got a unibrow, Randy's got big eyes, and Paula, I just scribbled on her. Wrecked. Wrecked. All three of you wrecked. This is like one of those tweets, like I'm gonna like close my eyes and point to a TV show that was on in like 2001, and whatever it is, that's how my life is going to go in 2021. Paid programming. I can see that. This is a wooden duck. I don't really know what to say about this except for the fact that it's a wooden duck and it's wearing like a shield of armor. Honestly, this duck could fight in a war and win big time. Also, the word duck is very funny because it's one letter away from one bad word and one letter away from another bad word, and I'm not going to say either of them because swearing hurts children. And my kids are watching this right now. Hi, little Tony, my sweet little tiger. This is a framed picture of yours truly standing in the snow like a terrible ballerina, holding a keyboard from Toys R Us. It was a weird year. My mom got this for me and it was so sweet, but I was also like, honestly, if anyone came over and I had a framed picture of myself, just like an iPhone photograph, like that's a red flag, right? Like I get being like a YouTuber who has like fan art up, or even like a nice commissioned like professional photograph of yourself on the wall. Self-love, I love it. But like just a weird, sad picture, like if somebody came over and saw that, I would literally understand if they were like, I got a jet. Like a nonsense excuse to just like, I just realized I have to watch Her starring Joaquin Phoenix. I just have a hankering for a big budget film with an indie spirit. I gotta go. This is like a VR thing that you put your phone into. Honestly, the only thing I ever watched on this was very inappropriate. I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just say it was a rated R movie. Trainwreck starring Amy Schumer. What a weird reference. You could see her blonde, goldy locks in 360-degree vision. I wish you guys could watch my videos in the VR, like, because you could smell me and you'd be is that how VR works? You could smell me and, like, honestly, I put deodorant on every time I shower every 4 days. I got this at a thrift store and I was going to put it in my video, but I forgot because I, like, left it on the stove or something. This is a picture, just art of the Joker. It's probably the least cool thing I've ever seen. Like, it's slightly bedazzled, but I kind of love it. Like, it's so uninteresting that it's fascinating. This honestly takes the cake as biggest red flag if you go over to someone's apartment. I'm just like, oh, don't mind that. That's just, well, my hero. This is, I think, is called a Jacob's Ladder. It goes like that. Can you believe this used to bring me joy? Like, these days, I have to, like, first convince myself that somebody's mad at me who actually loves me, have them not text me back for 3 to 4 hours, and then have them send me a text being like, sorry, my phone died, or like, I was at work. And I'm like, oh, that feels good. It used to just take, this was like my plans for the day. Like 2002, this was enough. This is the program from James and the Giant Peach, the musical I did in 2nd grade, I think. And if you're curious what role I played, I was a proud member of the chorus, and yes, I lip sync, and yes, I didn't sing at all because I didn't want to be annoying, okay? I remember this play. I remember thinking it was so important. Like, I genuinely remember having the thought in 2nd grade, like, they should make a documentary series about the production of this musical. Like, that's how it feels to be in, like, a grade school musical. Like, when you're in it, you're like, this is going to change things. Oh my god, this is like, I saved this for some reason in, like, a box. This is like a thing from, like, Nickelodeon magazine. Oh my god, I could probably get, like, upwards of $1.50 for this. Honestly, looking back on Fairly Oddparents, these two were not good people, and they weren't always dogs, by the way. They were just messing around. They kept fulfilling his wishes, knowing well and good that they always turned out in, like, a way where one of the words was wrong and, like, everything went. At a certain point, they should have just been like, Timmy, stop making wishes. Like, we know you're 9 years old, but this can't go on any longer. This is the advancement ceremony program from when I was in Cub Scouts. Yes, you may have heard of Cub Scouts Pack 177. We were legendary. I know I don't look like I was in Cub Scouts, but let me tell you, I was also in Boy Scouts. And let me tell you, I was barely in both of them. I was like the kid that would show up already crying because, like, it was Wednesday and I was so upset that I had to be at Cub Scouts. Weird story, one time at Boy Scouts, no joke, one of, like, the older kids, I don't think he was, like, the troop leader or pack leader. Pack, because they're cubs. Not cute, not okay. He was like, everyone get in a line. It sounds weird, or it was weird. He goes, everyone get in a line and hit me as hard as you can. I swear to God. He had us line up and, like, punch him, and I think I socked him. Like, it's like the last time I've punched somebody. Some would call that a perfect example of toxic masculinity. I just call it group therapy. This is my award. By the way, this is the ugliest frame I've ever seen. From Valley's Got Talent 2012, I did stand up at a talent show in my hometown, and I won $750, which I saved for, like, 4 years. Do you ever think about how little money you had when you were a teenager and, like, in middle school, and how did I have $150 for all of high school? Like, what? And my parents didn't have money? Like, what was going on? Was I getting brand deals? Like, what happened? This is a book called Self-Esteem. I have so many books like this that are called, like, Anxiety and How It Isn't Real, and, like, How Depression is Like Your Dog. And honestly, I would be happier if I read them, and I'm not, because I don't. This is Catnip. This isn't that weird. I want to talk, like, okay, I can't tell if catnip works. Like, I feel like I give it to my cat, and he kind of, like, rubs it, but I feel like it just tastes good or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, it seems like he's just, like, a little more interested in me petting him than normal. But, like, I've seen him more excited, like, after he goes to the bathroom. By the way, does anyone ever feel like they're never enough for their cat? Like, I always feel, like, overwhelmed. Like, I pet my cat a lot. Like, but he never doesn't want more. Like, whenever I have to give up at a certain point because I just don't have that much love to give, and he always looks up at me like, really? You're done? Like, this is all that's gonna happen? Like, that's all you got? He's not taunting me. This is a little toy thing that my friend got for me. It was like one of those things that moves in the sun, and it's a little turtle, but like it broke, the little string broke, and now the turtle's just dead, rest in peace, more than anyone else in the world. And like, honestly, the only reason I've kept it is because like, I'm so superstitious that I'm convinced that if I get rid of this, my friendship with that person will end. And honestly, that makes complete sense. And I'm normal. This is a clock that I painted. Like, this is the worst art I've ever seen. Like, if I had a kid and he brought this home and was like, Daddy, look what I did, I wouldn't talk, like, I'd ghost him. This is another reject from one of my thrift store hauls. By the way, this cost $5. I look at my bank account balance and I'm like, how did this happen? I thought I could budget. I don't know, because you spent $4.99 on, like, what? Also, why does he sound, he doesn't look like he sounds like that at all. He looks like he sounds like, he looks like he sounds like a big boa. This looks like something that like follows you home in a dream, and like you wake up and you like can't completely place it. You're like, he was green. That's all I can remember. This is I saved a bunch of stuff in a box from like elementary school. This is I don't know if your class was like this, but we had to give Valentines to everybody. Proven by the fact that this Valentine's just says, Happy Valentine's Day to Drew from Kara. Listen, Kara's straight to the point. We appreciate her for it. We genuinely, literally, and wholeheartedly have never had any choice but to stan. I really doubt that when Kara was in first grade, she thought, I bet Drew will keep this until he's 24. Like, this is good. This says, you're special in a big way. Like, that almost seems sarcastic. Oh, yeah, he's special in a big way. Yeah, he's real special. He's amazing. He's the best. This is my flamingo soap dish. It's like dirty, but like dirty with soap. So like, is it dirty? I got this on eBay. It was $1,700, but listen, it's an investment. Honestly, with the state of the world right now, I'll probably be eating this in 3 weeks. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I hope everyone out there is doing okay. I just wanted to distract you guys. I think I'm gonna be making more videos because I don't have anything else to do, and I'm not supposed to be doing things right now. If this video is watched in like 20 years, someone's gonna be like, what is he talking about? Like, I'm sure it makes sense right now. They're like, did somebody like lock him in a basement? No, you know what's going on. I don't have to say it, and I'm not going to say it, because what are words? Leave me a comment. I'm very, very lonely. Leave me a comment. I'm very, very lonely. That was good at the end. Like, that felt like 10 songs on the radio put together. Like, I definitely ripped off a few things. By the way, I keep ripping off Neutral Milk Hotel. Like, I can't stop Jeff Mangaming. It's happening. It has happened. What? I need to turn this video off. I hope you guys liked it. I had fun. Stay safe. Wash your hands more than you think you need to, and for longer than you think you need to. That's what I'm not doing. Just kidding. I'm doing it. And I'm not going to touch my face even though my glasses are falling down. Bye!